Hello everyone, welcome to day 29 of our Advent Calendar Reviews. Just want to say sorry that I missed yesterday's video. I thought I uploaded it. It's now uploaded now. Let's say that was Fugitive Waspinator. Apparently, I forgot to set it to premiere yesterday after I got done recording. Because by the time I got done, it was late. I was tired. But yeah, say that's out now. Just want to apologize for that. But yeah, that being said, today's video will be on Transformers Age of the Primes Vortex. If y'all watched the Waspinator video, you'll know I lost the main gun to Vortex here, which really sucks considering I actually really like how that gun looks. It has a scope, has like it looked nice. It was a nice looking gun, but I lost it, so I don't know where it's at. So boo! You suck! We'll snag one of these. Snag one of these and just we'll put it up there for now. Yeah, that serves for now. Vortex here is a helicopter. He's part of a group of 5 Decepticons from a subgroup called the Combaticons. The Combaticons are a group of 5 that combine into the mighty Bruticus. That type of jazz. So yeah, Vortex here is a lovely helicopter though. Propeller spins quite well. Oh, hit my hand. There you go. Does a good job. Hit my hand again. Lovely. We also have a back propeller that spins nicely. The underside is well put together. That side profile is a little No, you can just see this sudden break right here, then a steep drop off after, just like that. That's where these come in. These are supposed to add a little more of a natural curve into it. These little tabs right here go into this little slot. But it's supposed to make it look a little more concise going from the side. But still doesn't help too much. It's fine though. It looks decent enough. Vortex's helicopter mode is mainly comprised of gunmetal gray, with some highlights of silver, black, and dark navy blue, which looks nice actually. The underside comprises some more blue right here and here, which is perfect, with some black. You can clearly tell this is a torso and this is just a reversed head, but hey, what you gonna do? The underside of the head has a little landing gear, which is quite lovely. I like that. Some lovely sculpting detail there. And it's supposed to pair well with these little wheels sculpted on the legs right here and here. The rest of the sculpt work on the helicopter is nice though. Got some lovely panel lining on the side. Got our door, some windows. On the back, got some more sculpted detail right here. The back propellers, the back wings or fins have some nice sculpted detail. Back propeller has some line work on the ends, along with the main propeller here being comprised of a few panels on its own, with a lovely silver piece right in the middle to help keep it all together. Along with that, we have some, not sure what the proper name of these are, but some little turbine-looking suckers. So yeah. With that being said, though, let's go into size comparisons. With our first comparison being Deluxe Class Air Raid. Looking nice. Voyager Class being 86 Starscream. Leader Class, since I don't have any Leader Class flyers besides Swoop, we're going to go with Leader Class Onyx Prime. Since Griffins count, they fly, right? Wow, I just realized how big these figures are that I've selected. I'm going to have to take these back off now, because now we're bringing in Commander Class Superion. This is one thing I wanted to mention in Waspinator's video. I consider when Silverbolt has this piece, I consider this Superion's alt mode. This feels like what Superion would turn into if he was just a single robot. So yeah, this is all Superion now. But yeah, pull that out, grab you. Now, that allows us to get into the transformation. First thing you want to do is collapse the propellers like so. Brings it all together nicely. Come to the back, split this right here. You're going to want to rotate this down and like so. Make sure it doesn't start hitting this thing like that. So yes, grab this right here, pull and separate, straighten out. Same thing on the other side. Pull down, straighten out. Flip these suckers down. Come to the front, flip up the landing gear, and push this piece down. Rotate the head. Rotate this part right here. Come back to the front. Pull these front panels off. Slide everything down. Collapse the shins. Separate the legs. Flip out the feet. And that just leaves a few parts at the arm now. Remove both of these on the forearms right there and there. Push this down. Make sure the one with the tab sticking up goes on the opposite side, because you don't want the tab sticking down, as it doesn't allow this piece to sit flush against the forearm. Grab this, peg it on right there, and you see what I mean by flush. Granted, it won't ever really sit flush. These parts are a little fiddly, but that's just the nature of things. Then finally, rotate this back. Rotate the wrong way. I want this one. Yeah, there we go. And there's Vortex. Vortex here is honestly one of my favorite figures from this year. Is he my most favorite figure of the year? No. Y'all will see that in the on the 31st. You'll see my favorite figures of the year. I'm just basically making a list of all the figures I got this year, so yeah. Y'all will be seeing that sometime soon, 31st, or I'm not sure when I want to release that video. I'll figure it out. But Vortex here is lovely. The head sculpt is beautiful. I love the big red visor, the big mouth plate. The head is very blocky, very square-like. We've got a lovely head crest here, though. It's nice. The rest of the body is well sculpted. They have this lovely chest detail. Oh! I forgot to show what he looked like in arm mode. I'll do it later. I'll save that for last. The rest of the figure, though, is solid. We've got a lovely Decepticon badge on the shoulder. The rest of the arms are nice, and for my sake, we're just going to remove these parts right here, because that is an option. These are on friction pegs, or friction connections. So if you want to remove these parts, you can go right ahead and do that. It's good. Let's see. I'm just going to remove them for my sake right now, as with these videos, I like to make this a little easier on myself. But just know, they don't interfere with too much. It's just, I have this in front of a phone camera, and trying to mess around with this and while making sure I don't hit the camera off is a little irritating. So, just for my sake, I'm removing these parts. The figure, though, is nice and solid. Everything feels good, feels nice. I enjoy the blocky aesthetics of the rest of this figure. The waist has some lovely paintwork on the crotch, and some more of that navy blue we were talking about earlier. Along with the feet, along with the rest of the legs, we have a bit of hollow gaps here with some scaffolding. Got a bit of waffling on the thighs right here with the gap right there and there. Got some on the biceps. And the forearm things would block this gap, or this spot from being shown, so we can ignore that. Then a bit of waffling right here and here. This one doesn't really matter too much, though, as it's part of the backpack, so if you're going to nitpick at that, that's serious nitpicking. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is on a 5mm port, so you just have the option of having it there. Whee! Yeah, so you can remove it if you really want to. You ain't really doing much when you do that, but hey, there's always an option. The rest of the figure, though, is solid. Well, unlike Waspinator, though, his legs do move quite a bit. When you give him the old shake test, it's probably one of the first figures in one of these reviews for a little while now that does that. This figure's way too solid. While this figure, I feel, isn't solid enough. Because if I do this, he droops back. Yeah. He can't hold his own weight at the knees, which kind of sucks. He can hold his own pose. He can hold a pose, but his knees are a little Let's see. Some minor readjustments. Poses quite well, though. You can at least hold a pose still, which I do appreciate quite a bit. Because, like I said, this is one of my favorite figures in my collection so far this year. That was a lot of nonsense words. My bad. Like I was saying, though, this is one of my favorite figures of the year that I've gotten. So, yeah. Details are nice. He's well articulated. You know, he has a bulge on at the head, like so. Looks up that far and looks down that far. Arms go out that far, down that far. Full 360. 360 rotation at the bicep. Elbow goes exactly 90. We have a waist rotation. Legs can go back that far and forward that far. And out that far. Rotation at the thigh. Slightly under 90 at the knees. And an extreme ankle pivot and foot and toe movement. Like so. For my sake, though, we're just going to bring these back as well. Because I know it's going to bother some of you guys if I just take these off for the rest of the video. So we'll put these back. I only really wanted to do that for the articulation segment. And these do not interfere much with the articulation, by the way. No, you still get that full 360 rotation at the biceps. The arms still move just as freely with them on. So if you're worried about these hindering articulation, they really don't. And if they do, it's very slight. They will get caught on things at times, but they do not hinder much of the articulation at all. He's solid. So yeah, he poses quite well. You know, got him a nice stance going. You can hold a pose. Let's see. Come on, you're almost there, buddy. There you go. You can get him on one foot. He'll hold it, which is quite nice, actually. I was half expecting him to fall. Okay, so it seems me moving the head just made it so he would fall. But he's solid. He's concise. He's a little loose at the knees, you know, slightly uncomfortable with that, but hey, it happens. But yeah, he's nice. I like him. I like him a lot. Now, I'm going to get the other guys transformed, and we'll go over size comparisons. See y'all in just a few minutes. Alrighty, got the other guys all ready. So, let's do this. For Deluxe class, we have Age of the Prime's Air Raid. For Voyager class, we have Studio Series 86 Starscream. For Leader class, Age of the Prime's Onyx Prime. Don't know why I'm putting them all on the table like that. It's all in weird spots. Bring you just a touch closer. There you go. And finally, let's straighten these legs out. Commander class, Superion. There we go. Now, final thoughts on Vortex here. He's beautiful. I love the details. He's nice. He's solid. He's well put together. I genuinely enjoy handling this figure. He's fun. I won't lie. I lied a little bit earlier when I just said he's solid. He's a little loose in some spots. He's a touch finicky with the back forearm pieces right here. But besides those, he's honestly perfect. He's a lovely figure. I highly recommend him. And if you plan on getting Bruticus, get the other guys. The only one I would say to actively avoid from that Bruticus set is Swindle. But he's not even out yet. And the only reason I'm saying that is because he looks the worst out of the three of them. Brawl, from the videos I've seen, is solid. Blastoff seems quite interesting and fun. Onslaught is, well, a commander class, let's be honest. The commander classes, even at their worst, are still good. All that leaves is Swindle at Voyager class price point and yet deluxe scale. And he looks a little in some spots, especially the legs and the arms. The arms look a little weird. But even then, those are just nitpicks. I say, I have confidence he'll be a good figure too. Just need to get him in hand as well. But yeah, that's my final thoughts. Vortex, if you can get him for a good price, go right ahead. If you have to pay a little extra from retail, I'd say go for it. He's still good. He's solid. He's worth the money. He's fun. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. You know what else. If you guys didn't, leave a comment. Tell me why you didn't like it. Tell me what I could improve. Any advice helps a lot. So thank you all for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 30 of these Advent Calendar reviews. Goodbye!